What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here on the World of Juice channel. Welcome back to the Notre Dame Fighting Irish Dynasty here on NCAA 14. That is right, we are back with another episode number 5, I'm pretty sure, of this series. And we are going up against Michigan State, another undefeated 3-0 team, because obviously we are 3-0, and we've beaten San Jose State, we've beaten Purdue, and we've beaten Michigan. So we're making our way through the Big Ten, it seems like. We might as well just be in the Big Ten at this point. But we are going up against Michigan State in another rivalry game. This one is the battle for the megaphone. Against Purdue, we won the battle of something I couldn't say. I couldn't pronounce what it was, but we did win it. And now we're going up against Michigan State versus Michigan State, so we're at home. And we're going up against them for the battle of the megaphone. We're trying to win that megaphone. And as you can see up there, we are number 4 in the rankings, the top 25. So that is a big jump from where we were. We think we were 6 last time, right? Or 5? How much did we jump? We were 5. Okay. So Alabama, somebody lost, right? Texas A&M lost. So they went from 3 to 10. That's a drop for Texas A&M, but Ohio State is still number 1. They are going to be our biggest opponent this season, I have a feeling, because I think Clemson will lose and I think Stanford will lose at some point in the season, but Ohio State, I don't think they will lose this season. So we could be seeing a potential 1 versus 2 matchup, Ohio State and Notre Dame in the national championship. That's just my prediction. I don't know if it's really going to come true or not, but anyway, let's go start this game. Hopefully, Johnny Manziel has a game like he had last week and not like he's had the first couple of weeks of the season, because he struggled the first couple of weeks of the season, throwing a couple interceptions, making some bad mistakes. But last week he only threw 1 interception, and that was really just like off the balance throw, off his back foot and stuff. So it was really just like a excusable interception. And other than that, he had a pretty good game. Our defense had a pretty good game, so hopefully we can keep all that up. If you guys are super excited for more of this series, make sure to smash that like button, hit the notification bell, and the subscription button while you're down there. It takes a few seconds, if that, and it really does help me out. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the Michigan State game. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Michigan State and number 4, Notre Dame. We got the coin toss coming up right now. Notre Dame's running back, I'm not sure if it is their starting running back or if there's their backup running back, but one of them is injured right now, so that is only good news for us. We are going to accept that, try and get a hot start early in this game, get ahead of Michigan State, and never look back. Sammy Watkins is back to return it. He's going up, taking it to the house maybe. He took it to the house last week. Can he do it again this week? No, he can't. 26 yards. Johnny Manziel walks out onto the field for the first time today. And it's a handoff to Todd Gurley. Cuts on the outside. Todd Gurley making his way up. Tries a juke a man. Brought down after an 8-yard carry. Nice run for Todd Gurley. 2nd down and 2 after that 8-yard carry for Todd Gurley on the first play. Trying to get into the end zone in front of touchdown Jesus. Manziel has to throw across his body. He finds Amari Cooper for a big gain. 18 yards. Johnny Manziel. What a throw from Manziel there. Throwing across his body. He rolled to the wrong side. He realized he had nobody there, and then he had to throw it across his body. And this time, he finds Sammy Watkins down the field. Sammy jukes a man down the sidelines. 36 yards for Sammy Watkins. Beautiful throw from Johnny Manziel. And now Manziel leads them into the red zone. He's feeling good. He's 2 for 2 throwing the ball today. He's going to take it off and run. Johnny Manziel taking it and run. He dives for a 14-yard carry. This time he didn't fumble it. That's always an area of concern when you got Johnny Manziel running the football. He tends to fumble it. But the snap here, he rolls to his right, waiting for Watkins. Last second finds him for a Notre Dame touchdown. A very dominant opening drive for the Fighting Irish. And now Will Lutz tacks on the extra point to make it 7-0 here early. Michigan State's going to have some work to do if they want to try and change it. Okay. Michigan State for the first time today. Maxwell hands off to Langford. And Langford, shoelace tackle by Ryan Shazier. Or Langford would have been gone on the first play. Jeremy Langford almost took it to the house. Another handoff, this time again to Langford. And this time, it's stopped. Lewis Nix III with an epic tackle for loss there. 3rd down and 2. Can the Fighting Irish defense get off the field here? Maxwell with the snap. He has plenty of time to throw it. He decides to throw it way out of bounds. And it's a 3-and-out for Michigan State. Next possession for the Fighting Irish offense. Manziel absolutely dominated going up and down the field on this Michigan State Spartans defense. So now he throws it here. Finds Sammy Watkins again for 13 yards as he gets hit. 3 catches, 53 yards for Watkins today. That is fantastic in the first quarter. And now a handout to Todd Gurley. He finds an open lane up the middle of the line of scrimmage. Right up the line, and he gets all the way down to a 2nd and 1. Very impressive run for Mr. Gurley there. And now it is 2nd and 1. Another handout to Gurley. He has plenty of space. Couple good blocks. He breaks off a tackle and gets 18 yards. Todd Gurley running straight through this Michigan State defense. They haven't seen anybody like him. And they probably never will again. He is a special, special running back. And this time he gets 5 yards on the carry. 2nd down and goal. And Juice seems to be content on running the no huddle and feeding it to Todd Gurley, running it straight up the throat of the Spartans defense, trying to get a touchdown here. And Gurley gets one more shot at it, 3 yards, but no touchdown. It's 3rd and goal. They will not allow Todd Gurley to get up the middle of the field. A no huddle once again. Will Juice be stubborn and make the run play? Manziel checks the play at the line. It is 3rd and goal. He snaps it, gives it to Gurley, and Gurley gets in for another Notre Dame touchdown. So the stubbornness pays off as Will Lutz puts the extra point up and through 14-0 Notre Dame. And Todd Gurley gets that touchdown, another one notched on his belt. This Fighting Irish defense looking to get 2 straight 3-and-outs for the Spartans offense. And they hand it out to Langford. He gets 2 yards before he's pulled down by the shoulder pads. Hopefully one of these big boys on the defensive line can break through and get a sack on Maxwell. The snap. Maxwell has plenty of time to throw. He finds his man, Lippett. And Lippett takes it 19 yards. The first good pass of the day from Andrew Maxwell. Surprisingly. But it was right at the middle slant route. And now they go back to Langford and he only gets 3 yards. Maybe they need to start throwing the ball more. 2nd down and 7. The snap. Maxwell has plenty of time to throw it. He stands back and he throws it out of bounds again. He is overshooting a lot of these receivers. 3rd and 7. 11 seconds to go on the clock. Empty backfield for Maxwell. He snaps it. He throws a quick one to Sims. And Sims dodges everybody and gets a 1st down and more. Andre Sims dodges 2 tackles as he gets a 1st down and even more. What a play. So they have some life here as the quarter ends. It will end 14-0 Notre Dame. Absolute domination in the first quarter. Can the Spartans come back and get some sort of momentum in the following quarters? I don't know. I don't think they can. Start of the second quarter here. 1st down and 10 after that huge 1st down play. And Maxwell tries to run. He gets sacked for 2 yards by Lewis Nix, his first sack of the game. I don't know what Maxwell was thinking on this play as he tries to run around. He runs right into the arms of Lewis Nix. It's 2nd down and 12 now. Jeremy Langford is to the right of Maxwell. He snaps it. He's running it again, and this time it's Stephon Tuitt sacking Andrew Maxwell for 4-yard loss. 3rd and 16 now. What are they thinking? Andrew Maxwell is losing this game for him. He ran straight into the arms of Stephon Tuitt. Back-to-back sacks for this Notre Dame defense. And then it's almost picked off by Trey Waynes. He undercut the route and couldn't pick it off. But it's 4th and 16 now. Third possession of the game here for the Fighting Irish. They've gone through the air and they've gone on the ground in each of their first 2 drives. What will they do here? They give it to Todd Gurley to start this drive. He gets up about 9 yards before he's stopped. And now it's 2nd down and 1. Manziel, the fake handoff. He's going to take it all himself. He breaks off 1 tackle, spinning around, and gets 7 yards on the carry on the QB option. 21 yards total for Johnny Manziel on the ground. And this Notre Dame offense feels like they can do whatever they want against this Spartan defense. And they're not going to stop them as they find Mike Evans for a first down on a slant. And now they're running the no huddle here. Juice loves to run the no huddle. He told us in the pregame meeting that is his Achilles heel, some would say, is he loves to run the no huddle all day. And now Manziel rolls around. He might have to run. He throws a deep one. He might have been across the line. He finds Amari Cooper, though, for 39 yards. Magic Manziel on the throw. He had to wait a long time for that one, and he finally finds Amari Cooper. He was not across the line of scrimmage. I was kind of worried that he was. But the next snap after the big play is a handoff to Melvin Gordon, who gets no yards on the carry. Manziel with the snap. Rolls. Has to take it. He has to take it and run. Johnny Manziel gets a few yards, but couldn't get the first down. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 from the goal line. If this doesn't go, will Juice take the field goal? The handoff to Gurley, and he powers his way through for another Notre Dame touchdown. Todd Gurley with his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day as Will Lutz boots this up and through 21-0. This Notre Dame team is cruising. Okay, Andrew Maxwell motions his tight end here on the first down of their possession. Snap, handoff to Langford. He rolls to his left, but he falls way back, and he loses 3 yards. A mistake made by Jeremy Langford as Russell brings him down for a loss of 3. They're making mistake after mistake here, trying to get any sort of momentum back. Another quick snap. This one is Langford again. This time he makes a good run, and he goes up 8 yards, getting all those yards back plus more. 3rd and 5 now for the Spartans. Under 2 minutes to go in the half. And they're going to take the clock down, it seems. They might not be confident in their ability to get this first down. Play clock is down to 6. Down to 4. And the snap at 2. It's a screen play. And he doesn't get the first down. Riley Bulla is denied. 53 seconds left on the clock. 2 timeouts for Notre Dame as they get one more chance in this half to keep the lead growing, piling it on. Manziel, snap, rolls to his left. He has a man open off his back foot, finds Mike Evans. One-handed catch, a beauty. Absolute beauty from Mike Evans. Being that little safety valve for Johnny Manziel on that throw as he threw off his back foot. Manziel changes the play with 46 seconds to go. The snap, rolling to his right, has to throw it quickly. Finds Troy Nicholas down the middle of the field. 40 seconds to go. And this team is in tremendous field position. Another no-huddle play here. 8 for 8, 158 yards, and a touchdown for Manziel in this first half. He's been absolutely dominating. The clock is running. 36 seconds to go. The snap. Manziel rolls around again. He's going to have to take it and run. Johnny Manziel, he gets the first down, and he runs out of bounds with 28 seconds to go. Johnny football is dominating. He is making it his field tonight. He's making a strong case for that Heisman Trophy. I know it's still early in the season, but there's never too early to start making your case for the Heisman. And Manziel's going to take off and run again. This time he doesn't get near as much, 3 yards, but he didn't like anything he saw there. So he's going to run a no huddle once again. There's 22 seconds left, but there's 2 timeouts for the Fighting Irish. Manziel is under center. He takes it, rolls to his right, throws it across his body again. It's Mike Evans, and he gets a touchdown. Another Notre Dame touchdown. Still with 17 seconds to go, Johnny Manziel finds some magic as Will Lutz puts it up and through 28-0. What a crazy couple of seconds right there. 14 seconds left to go. Play clock's running down. What are they going to do here? They just run it with Jeremy Langford for a 1-yard rush, and that's probably going to be the end of the half. And there it is, the end of the first half. Michigan State is down 28-0. Start of the second half here in South Bend. The Notre Dame defense has been absolutely dominant here today. They have 2 sacks on the day, but that's only because Andrew Maxwell ran right into the defensive line. Other than those 2 sacks, Maxwell's been pretty good. He has a couple overthrows, and he probably should have an interception, but Trey Waynes knocked it down instead of getting it. Prince Jumbo is right there. Somehow he gets the pass off and completed. Yeah, he's only missed 3 passes. He's got 2 overthrows, and he's got that pass deflection by Trey Waynes. So Maxwell's had a pretty decent day. He just hasn't been very productive. Make that 4 overthrows. Second down and 10 after the incomplete pass from Maxwell. Another snap here. Shembo trying to make something happen. He gets it off to Lang. Lang just beats up Mosley and gets 9 yards. Third down and 1. They're 1 for 4 on third down conversions here. This defense needs to stiffen up a little bit. And there it is to Langford. He gets the first down. Plus a little bit extra. 5 yards in total. First down and 10 now. After the third down conversion, Maxwell, he finds Mumphrey's. And Mumphrey breaks off a tackle. Tries to get more. He gets 9 yards in total. Stop before he can get that first down. And now the Spartans starting to put a little bit of a drive together. They're looking pretty confident here at the start of this second half. And C.J. Mosley misses the sack, but Reggie Ragland does it. He wraps him up for his first sack of the game and the third sack for this Spartans, or not for the Spartans, for this Fighting Irish defense. And that pushes them back 3rd and 10. Maxwell with the snap. Holds in the pocket. He finds Fowler. Fowler gets a couple yards back, but he doesn't get the first down. It's 4th and 4. They're going to go for it on 4th down. 4 yards to go. You got to respect the gumption of this Spartans offense. And they're going to get it. Paul Lang is going to get the first down and even more. 11 yards in total. What a throw from Andrew Maxwell. Disappointing 4th down for the Fighting Irish defense here as Maxwell finds Jeremy Langford in the passing game this time. 10 for 14, 95 yards. Isn't that bad for Maxwell? He just needs to get that touchdown to make it look better. And he finds Langford, but this time it's knocked away. Incomplete pass. This Fighting Irish defense has been stingy all day. Can they get it one more time? 3rd down and 7. The snap from Maxwell. Shazier was in the backfield to infect it, and Paul Lang gets obliterated. He gets absolutely lit up by Russell there, and it is going to be a field goal attempt for the Spartans. 4th and 4. They're going to decide to go for the field goal. Will they take it and make it 28-3? The snap, the hold, it's up, it's leaning right. Oh, it goes through. 28-3. Johnny Manziel made some magic happen in that first half. He was absolutely perfect throwing the football. Can he keep that up here? as he starts the third quarter with a rocket to Mike Evans, 25 yards. And now he runs the no huddle. Absolute bullet. 10 for 10, 189 yards, and 2 passing touchdowns for Manziel. He is making a strong case for the Heisman. And now he runs up. He's going to take it off and run. And Manziel gets the first down falling forward, 10 yards on the carry. 58 yards on the ground for Manziel. He's doing everything today. Making some magic happen through the air and on the ground. This has been a Manziel kind of game. And he motions Mike Evans. Fakes the handoff to him. Pulls it back, rolls to his left. Johnny Manziel has to throw it. Finds Todd Gurley. He gets the catch. 10 yards, but it's second down in inches, they say. So it's going to be another no huddle as the clock is running under a minute to go in the third quarter. Manziel changing the play at the line. Getting everybody told where they need to go here. It can get kind of chaotic when you keep going deep into the no huddle. And he finds Amari Cooper, shoelace tackle at the 20. But the Fighting Irish are going to keep going. Juice is content on getting this touchdown off of a no-huddle play. That's just the kind of momentum that he likes. So Manziel gets him back to the line quickly. He rolls to his left. Johnny Manziel. He's going to take off and run. Manziel hooks it back a little bit, and this time they call a timeout. First of the half. You got to get everybody back and regroup them. After a lot of no-huddle offense, Manziel back to the line, hands it to Todd Gurley. He gets the first down. He barrels his way through, and another touchdown for the Fighting Irish. What a run for Todd Gurley. He bulldozed his way through a bunch of Spartans defenders to get that touchdown, his third rushing touchdown of the day. And it's 35-3. This game isn't over yet, but it looks pretty solid that this megaphone is coming home to South Bend, Indiana. And Tony Lippett with a nice catch for 25 yards. What a throw from Andrew Maxwell. That was a very deep throw. In coverage as well. And he gets a huge 25-yard catch. Now what can they do after the fact on this fresh set of downs here? Under center is Maxwell. He takes the snap, drops back a little bit, finds Lippett again, and Lippett is crushing it here on this drive. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. 35-3, Notre Dame dominating in South Bend, Indiana, giving their home fans a show. Maxwell, he stumbles. Who's it going to be the sack credited to? Sheldon Day. So the fourth sack of the day for the Fighting Irish is credited to Sheldon Day because he touched him last as Maxwell tripped over his own man and falls to the ground. Maxwell has been struggling to do those QB designed runs, and it's cost him with 4 sacks. Maybe he just needs to stick to handing it to Jeremy Langford. Then there's going to be a flag on the play. It's probably going to be roughing the passer. As it is. Stephon Tuitt is credited with the roughing the passer penalty. That's a little bit frustrating for the young man. He was there at Maxwell. He just happened to get the ball off a second before he got there. But in this day and age of college football, you can't be doing that. As Maxwell takes advantage of it and finds a nice reception for Tony Lippett. And Tony Lippett's becoming a very strong, very key asset for this Spartans offense. Maybe a little too late, though. They should have been using him earlier in this game. As Maxwell kind of runs a messed up play. He gets a touchdown, though. Andrew Maxwell takes off and run and a kind of a sloppy handoff and stuff, but Andrew Maxwell decides just to carry and run. The Notre Dame defense didn't know what to do and didn't get there earlier enough until they got the touchdown. Maxwell just falls into the end zone for a touchdown, and it's going to be 35-10. Onside kick here Will Notre Dame be able to get this? It bounces, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be a flag on the play. And Notre Dame is going to get the ball back. He kicked it too hard, and it went out of bounds. What does Juice have drawn up here for Manziel in this offense? They've absolutely done everything they wanted in this game, as Todd Gurley gets 3 yards on kind of a crazy carry. He's got 79 in total, 3 touchdowns. And here we go again with Juice running the no huddle. Manziel gets everybody back to the line. He motions Mike Evans once again. They've run this play before. Manziel has to run, and Manziel gets sacked. 10-yard loss. They were not fooled by it. Max Bulla is the one who brings down Johnny Football. Look at this play. He rolled to his left, and he had no chance on it. Bulla was there, and he brings him down hard. So now it's 3rd down and 17. Will Manziel try and get a first down, or will they just settle for a field goal after the play? Manziel, he's going to try and get some yards. He gets 2 on the rush, and it looks like they're going to settle for a field goal by Will Lutz. It's going to be a 51-yard field goal, but you got to test out your man right here, your kicker. You got to see if he's got the moxie. The wind is blowing a lot to the right, so Will Lutz adjusts his aim. And here we go. Can he make a 51-yarder? It hooks back. No, he didn't have the leg strength to make a 51-yarder. It looked like it was going to go way to the left, but it hooked back with that wind, and it did not have near enough the power. So a quick drive for the Fighting Irish, and the Spartans back on offense after the touchdown. And it's a pitch to Jeremy Langford as Maxwell gets smacked. Those kind of plays are so dangerous for the quarterback. Who knows how hard the defensive lineman or the linebacker is going to hit him. He's so exposed. And Maxwell's going to take it off and run again. This time he gets leveled. Absolutely leveled, but he gets back up. Maxwell's a fighter, and it seems like they're getting all this momentum a little too late. If they would have had this in the first half, it would have been a much tighter contest. But it's going to be another catch by Benny Fowler. Yeah, this Spartans offense is starting to find a rhythm, find a groove here. But it's the 4th quarter with 1:32 to go. And Sheldon Day with a sack, his 2nd of the game. His first official one, if you don't count the one where he just touched Maxwell while he was on the ground. That was kind of a busted play anyway. It was either going to be Sheldon Day or Lewis Nix who would have got that sack. Both of them were in on him. And now a little screen pass to Langford. It turns out to work. Get him 7 yards back. It's 4th and 9. 57 seconds in total. Juice is just going to run this clock out and get home with the megaphone. It's a handout to Gurley. Gurley gets a huge carry. 13 yards to be exact. And now as Juice runs the clock out even more. Gurley with a big carry. The ball is out. Melvin Gordon fumbled it. I was going to just cut this all out, but Melvin Gordon has fumbled the football. He had it stripped away, and the Spartans get one last chance to get some points back. I cannot believe that Melvin Gordon just had that football stripped away from him. I was just going to run the clock out and skip to the end of the game. But apparently they won't let me, as they hand it off to Riley Bulla for a 1-yard carry. There's not much they can do with 18 seconds, but, I mean, they're not going to win the game, obviously, but I guess they can make it look closer than it actually was. Then he finds Paul Lang for 5 yards at the sidelines. 3rd and 4. Maxwell with the snap. He finds Mumphrey. Mumphrey's going to take it all the way, almost. No, he's fighting. He does get it. Keith Mumphrey with a touchdown, 35 yards. And Andrew Maxwell finds some magic here late in this game. 7 seconds left. They make it look a little closer than it actually was. 35-17. They're going to go with another onside kick here, trying to get anything back. And this time, Leonard Williams just gets it and runs down. Oh, no, excuse me, Ishaq Williams. I got too many Williams on this team. And with the threat of one of our running backs fumbling the football, Manziel's just going to take it and kneel it down and win this game. 35-17 is the final score. Johnny Manziel was perfect through the air as he dominates the Spartans and takes home the megaphone. Here's the play of the game. Todd Gurley just bulldozing people into the end zone, dominating 3 touchdowns. There it is. Everybody celebrating. Nice victory over your rival. Todd Gurley is your player of the game. 12 carries, 106 yards, 3 touchdowns, and he had 10 receiving yards as well. What a victory for your Fighting Irish. Okay, guys, we got week number 5 against number 19 ranked Oklahoma. Just continuing our meat grinder of a schedule here in the early part of the season. But it looks like we got 2 head coaching upgrades. I think I'm gonna go with finding the gem, and then I'm gonna go with something on the management side. Maybe a little bit of antifreeze just in case. That'd be a good option for us. And neither one of our coordinators have anything, so that is all the upgrading we need to do. I do want to check out the top 25 once again, see how everybody's doing. Ohio State is still number 1 with 36 votes for first place. They defeated FCS Southeast 55-0 to get their 4th win of the season. Stanford stays at number 2 with 22 first place votes. Clemson stays at number 3 with 2 first place votes, and we stay at number 4 with 1 first place vote. Florida's at 5 still, Alabama's still at 6, Louisville still at 7, LSU still at 8, Texas still at 9, and Texas A&M still at 10. So everybody from last week stays exactly where they were from last week. And it looks like it goes all the way up to number 12 with Boise State. South Carolina stays at 11 as well. So that is how the coaches poll is looking for the top 25. Let's check the Heisman after Johnny Manziel's impressive performance in the last game. And it looks like he moves up from 5 to 4. Passing A.J. McCarron, he went 12 for 12, 211 yards, 2 touchdowns, 10 carries, and 52 yards on the ground. So Johnny Manziel had an absolute game record type performance, and now he's number 4 in the Heisman race behind Braxton Miller, Teddy Bridgewater, and Imani Cross from Nebraska. So Johnny Manziel's got his name in the hat. He has his name in the running for Heisman. It's going to be tough to bring down Braxton Miller. He is just dominate, especially if Ohio State's winning 55-0 against FCS Southeast. But I think that is going to be the end of the episode here for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to stop by next week when we play Oklahoma number 19 against number 4 and see if we can dominate the Sooners. But that is going to be the end of the episode here for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to smash that like button, hit the notification bell, and the subscription button while you're downloading. It takes a few seconds, if that, and it really does help me out. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in week number 5. See ya!